So we have one of these projects right here, and what ended up happening is she is like super duper frustrated with the whole thing, and you can clearly tell that by how she just took her pen and went all over her paper. But one of the things that we talked about is you want to vary the line quality, you want to add a variety of patterns, you want to get to 50-50 black and white, and you want to fill up the page. Well, have we done one of those things right now? Which one did we do? We filled up the page, absolutely. So now what we can start to do is maybe like vary line quality. And we talk about varying line quality. We're going to take, and we can make these lines just slightly thicker. We can go over them because some of these lines are better than the others. Can we agree on that? So if we take these lines and we're going to get them all, if we thicken them up, and we start to add some sense and some reason to this, we could still save this. So I know that you just put a bunch of lines on here to be frustrated and to like get it done. But hey, maybe that's the way we needed to work in order for you to figure out what you wanted to do. Now, once we start adding some definition to this, doesn't that already start to look better? So we can do that. We can take some of these lines and figure out which ones of these that we want to be major, pull them out a little bit. And this was one of those lines that was kind of poor quality anyway because the marker decided it wanted to give out a little bit. So if we sit there and we start moving this up, look at how much that starts to pull that out already. Now, with all these spaces that you've got going on in here, you could take and conceivably do different patterns in each one of these spaces. Or something as simple as, okay, so if I do this and I've got this random line here, if I take, there's some of them that like, if we just get patterns going along some of this stuff and figure out what we want to do and how we want to pull this out, we could totally save this piece. Do you see how much that made a difference when you did that? Okay, so why don't you sit down